New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is rated E for everyone by the ESRB.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. In the last episode, we had completed 5 levels, and in this episode, we are now going to introduce a new character, Baby Yoshi.
Yoshi! Hey, I'm Baby Yoshi. Yoshi! You look like you know where to find food. I guess I'll follow you.
Baby Yoshi has 3 forms in this game. There's red Baby Yoshi, blue Baby Yoshi, and yellow Baby Yoshi, kind of following the original colors of the Baby Yoshis found in Super Mario World. But now they have different abilities. Red Baby Yoshi, when you spin, inflates, and you get a little bit of a hover, kind of similar to the Acorn power-up, but he doesn't count as a power-up. In addition, Baby Yoshi in this game does not eat any enemies, and therefore does not get bigger. Well, I mean, he does eat enemies, but he still doesn't get bigger. An example is... Baby Yoshi, no. Baby Yoshi ate Hammer Bros' hammer. He ate the hammer. I saw it. There we go. He eats the hammer, which I don't really know what it's gonna do, to be honest. Huh, he also eats piranha plants. We're just gonna let Hammer Bro jump back up to us. There we go. So anyways, as I was saying, Baby Yoshi eats enemies, red Baby Yoshi inflates, and we don't want to be the person who... Baby Yoshi... Baby Yoshi is just going to cause us so many problems. But that's fine. What we've got here is a little quote-unquote puzzle room. The puzzle being you need to have a fire flower. If you don't have a fire flower and you're able to magically get the hit, you do have a power star that gets you through all the plants. So if you're medium Mario, if you're medium Mario, then what you can do is tank a hit with the piranha plants and just get to that power star. Anyways, we got all the star coins of I think this is 1-5. And if you make it to the end with the baby Yoshi, you get a course clear, of course. But you also get to take baby Yoshi forward to another stage. So we're gonna switch characters once again to Luigi. And I'm actually gonna wait for the Piranha plant to return so I can show that there's actually some battle games here. We already know baby Yoshi can eat Piranha plants. Actually, I really want to know what's inside that box. I think it's just gonna be a fire flower, so that you could defeat the plants. And when you defeat an enemy on the main overworld, you get a power-up. In addition, that enemy is gone for a couple of stages, so you are able to freely traverse without needing to worry about bumping into them again. With Luigi, we're gonna go into this place, which is the 1-up house. Collect as many 1-ups as possible. I think the best spot is down here on the bottom in the middle. No, it's not. Yes, it is. And you want to collect these 1-up orbs as they get shot out of the cannons, but avoid the Bowser orbs as well. I think I only got 1 Bowser orb, but I think I got 3 1-ups. I'm terrible at this game. Minigame. But basically, you get 1-ups, and the Bowser orbs will cancel out those 1-ups. So if you get more Bowser orbs than 1-up mushrooms, then you don't get any 1-ups except for what you've claimed from the coins. And with that done, we're now going to move on to one castle, Lemmy's Swingback Castle. Baby Yoshi does not come into the castle with us, unfortunately, similar to how Yoshi functioned in Super Mario World. And it does recommend use of the Super Wing. So that's just what we're going to do. We're going to use the Super Wing. There we go. Okay. Another ability of the Super Wing is the ability to hold on to walls for a limited time. It does come in handy when you're trying to make precarious jumps. Or if you fall off a platform. However, I can't hold on to any of the platforms that I provided, so we're just gonna go right back in. So, one thing that I do like about the new Super Mario Bros. Games is the fact that they brought back the Koopalings. For a while, the Koopalings were not a featured enemy or boss in Mario games until, if I remember correctly, New Super Mario Bros. Wii for the Nintendo Wii. That's when they got their official redesign and return to mainstream Mario titles. And the reason why this is important is because they did have a couple of games before New Super Mario Bros. Wii that were good, and I love the uniqueness of their bosses. New Super Mario Bros. For the original DS had 7 bosses that were all unique because, and I missed the red coins, because they weren't just Koopas. You had, I'm trying to think of the bosses real quick. You had Bowser in the first level, which is fine. Bowser's iconic. He's should be the first boss. And then you have a mummified Pokey. You have a special kind of Cheep Mega Goomba. There's... oh gosh. I'm trying to even think. Mega Goomba. I'm pretty sure the next stage was a Rocky Mountain. So there was Monty Mole in a tank. There was Lack of Thunder, which was a lightning bolt Lakitu. Then you got Dry Bowser in the final battle, who became an iconic Bowser figure. And then there was, afterwards, Mega Bowser, which was a large-sized Bowser that you had to, quote, fight. Anyways, we made it to Lemmy Koopa, who is iconic now because of his magical ball. The ball makes its return from Super Mario Bros. 3, in which his magic wand would summon bouncing balls. As you saw, Lemmy Koopa is fairly easy. He'll throw bombs, and if you jump on them, they'll ignite and get ready to explode. And in the final round, he throws a giant ball, which is a lot harder to dodge. But as I showed, it's fairly easy to avoid the Lemmy Koopa. The battle if you time your jumps just right when they respawn out of their shells. Now we are gonna save, and we're not gonna go up just yet. We are gonna return down to Tilted Caves, which is level 1, 2. We're gonna pick up another acorn. And in the last episode we had used Blue Toad, but in this episode we're gonna use Yellow Toad. Now the reason why we're Tilted Cave, Tilted Tunnel. And the reason why we're coming back to this stage, and I'm actually gonna leave Yoshi. The reason why is because there's actually a secret exit here, and it's fairly... oh. Baby Yoshi, you came through that tunnel just to be with me. You can follow me. One thing you'll probably notice while I'm on a silent tangent here is that when you're holding Baby Yoshi or you're riding on top of Yoshi, the instruments change to the level. Baby Yoshi does hums, which is super cute, and Yoshi will have drums playing. Now, it's something that Nintendo has been doing for a while, which is not custom music, but adjustable music based on certain circumstances. And it's super cool. And I like it. We have this up path, which, if we follow it all the way, brings us to here. And if we keep going, we have, I believe there's a pit, actually. Yeah, right here. If we had a Koopa shell, this would be a 1-up mushroom, and you can drop down there. However, the secret exit pays a bit of homage to the original Super Mario Bros. In that you can go above the level, even farther above than what you had before. And this takes us to a secret warp pipe all the way at the back of the cave. And this brings us to a new area that we have not been to yet. with a red flag. We're awesome. Anyways, thinking back to my tangent of music, levels have unique sounds, and they make it so that the music, can still sound really amazing if they added things like drums, bongo drums I believe to be specific, or choir eyings and stuff like that. And I think that's a great way to make your soundtrack more dynamic and diverse. So we have a new level here, and once again, Toadette is getting the short end of the stick to show off her amazing abilities. We are not going to take baby Yoshi with us again. Hopefully he does not follow us. He does. So one thing to note is that Toadette does not need to repeatedly press the same button in order to swim. She can swim freely in multiple directions. This has a similar attribute to the penguin suit, first introduced in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And it gives her that little bit more uniqueness that I was talking about back in the previous episode, about giving characters unique attributes so that there's differences to their gameplay. This also makes Toadette a far easier character to play as. Not saying that that is a bad thing by any measure. There are some people who are just, they're not bad at games, but they want to just go through the games at their own leisure. And that is okay. Toadette offers that sort of solution. We're just gonna get the Peach Crown again, and I feel like I missed the last coin. Just gonna back up a little bit real quick. No, I couldn't have missed it. Okay. Back on to proceeding forward. We'll let Blooper jump out of his pipe. I unfortunately swam too close to the fire. Ah, here's the area. I thought that we were at the end. Okay, so somewhere here is a star coin. I thought. Maybe in here? This is a pipe. And it is in here. We do want this, because I was almost about to be defeated by some more bloopers. One thing about, words, thinking about coin collecting is that it is not necessary. If you do want to challenge yourself, there is a challenge out there known as the all coin collection run, where you go through a level and you have to collect every single coin except for those of respawning enemies, which is fair. And it does make the game a bit more challenging, because now not only do you have the regular enemies to deal with, but you also have all the items to deal with. Anyways, something to note about secret exits is that they make completing the game far faster and easier to do. As you can tell, as soon as we get the map, completing the castle takes us to World 2. But completing the secret exit has now taken us all the way to World 5. So if I wanted to, I could skip the ice, water, and desert worlds and just go straight to the next world after, which is the forest. I am not going to do that. I am going to do all these worlds in order because that's what I said I was doing in my first episode, showcasing all the stages and everything like that. So now we're in Lair Cake Desert, which has its name because it looks like dessert frosting and cake. The level is not actually a sweet level or a magic level in that sort of sense. It is just that the rock and the sand combination makes it so the desert looks like it's a cake and ice cream and desserts. So I didn't actually get to finish my tangent on why Nabbit is a super easy character to play as because I got distracted and I didn't even get to point out. Didn't get to point out what exactly is going on in his character stuff. I do want to knock these guys down because if you hit all the Koopas, you get a 1-up. So Nabbit does not get power-ups. I've discussed that, I've said that, but I didn't get to explain why he doesn't get the power-ups. And the reason why he doesn't get power-ups is because he uses them for something else. I'm going to collect as many power-ups as I can because not only do I get the points, I also get something else. I don't remember the sand sinking me this quickly. In fact, there we go. I really want coins. And now I want that box because I'm pretty sure that's going to be a power-up, and I want all the power-ups. No, it's just a 1-up. Okay, if you slam, but these, I think they're, oh, I can't even remember what they're called. They're the Easter Island things, stone heads. And I can't remember what they're officially called. I'm sure I'll find out later that they're called something super fun or super silly. I think this is another level I'll have to return to. As you saw at the beginning of the episode, I'm just going to do a silent run through the level to get all the remaining star coins. Because it's not something that needs to be spoken over. Especially since it's just an exact rerun of the level that I had just done as Nabbit. Okay, now that we're at the end of the stage, I'm going to talk about what Nabbit does. So Nabbit has this bag that he carries with him, and he steals items. And when you get to the end of a stage, all of the power-ups that Nabbit has grabbed convert to 1-ups. That's why he doesn't get a power-up like other characters. It's also why he's known as the easiest mode, because in the time span of 2 levels played with Nabbit, he now has 19 lives. Though comparing to Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Toadette, he has the highest amount, Luigi having more, probably because I got really lucky. I don't really remember what I did to get. He played the second stage, 1-2, that's why. So that is why Nabbit is considered the easiest mode in this game. Anyways guys, I'm going to cut it here because now we've done 5 more stages, we've gone through the characters again, and we've done the first level of Lair Cake Desert World 2 of Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. In the next episode, we're going to continue... Wrong button. We're going to continue this game by completing the 2 stages in front of this cake, the icing, that's 3. And And these two stages here on the mushroom and the Stonehenge head again that I'm blanking so hard on the name of. That's going to be 5 main stages, and that will get us close to completing World 2. In the next episode, I just said that. If you liked what you saw, leave a comment in the comment section below, mash that like button, and subscribe, and ring that bell if you have not, for more new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe content. I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Bye, guys.